The following program may contain language of an adult nature. Listener discretion is advised.
Views and opinions expressed on the following program are those of the hosts and guests, and not necessarily those of the staff or management of alltalkradio.net.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer.
Fuck that guy.
And DJ Jerkman.
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
Only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
Oh man, hold on, wait a minute. This is some bullshit.
They're canceling the fucking show?
Yeah, they're planning on dropping us after 7 years.
That's bullshit. You still got people that listen and like the show.
Look, guys, you had a good 7-year run. What more do you want from us?
You're like a goddamn Oreo cookie. You taste like shit but swathed in the center.
Okay, goddammit. Our hands are tied, okay? Yeah, you're goddamn right, your hands are tied. Jerk, pass me the duct tape, motherfucker. Wait a minute. What are you doing? Tape them together. Yeah, motherfucker.
You know what? I think I kind of like this.
Yeah.
Tie it a little tighter. Tighter.
Maxwell Silverhammer, G.J. Jerkman, Cruise Control, and G Motors. Hellfire, I think somebody lit a cigarette. No, it's the hottest radio show on the internet. So keep it locked here from 7 to 9. STIM Radio fam, they ahead of their time. And now it's lesson 1, man, this is lesson 2. No format because they keep it fresh and new. And this is what I call a real show. They tough as hell with a hard edge like a steel toe. They campaign like a bass head. So if you're mad at them, call in, fuck some hate mail. And if you think that the jocks sound quirky, allow me to introduce you to the shit that irks me.
Alright, you sons of fucking bitches. Welcome to the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. Beginning of the goddamn week. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer. Where'd Jerkman go? Oh, well. He went to Jerkman.
I'm not talking to you tonight.
You're not talking to me? Why?
Yeah.
Because Jeremy poked you too hard in the ass? Or
because
what?
you came parading here with 2 chicks and didn't bring me one.
They were both in one was in her 80s, one was in her 70s.
Wait a minute. You're coughing.
I got Ebola.
Uh-oh. I think we want you out of the studio.
I got AIDS Ebola, man.
I'm sorry, but this is not going down tonight. Someone get him a surgical mask.
Yeah. So fucking A.
I'm AK.
Oh, yes. Thank you very much. And who are you, man? You never said who you were.
Who, me?
You're still bent out of shape about the women I brought in?
Yeah, I'm Jerkman.
Yeah.
Got all jerked out of fucking...
I mean, I would have got, a 70-something-year-old chick if you would have
wanted. You probably would have, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Actually, she wasn't that bad. I'd have fucked her.
What?
Yeah, what's her name that was here? GPS?
You've got to understand something here. I can see.
Okay, great. And I can't.
She may have been a nice lady. I don't know. I didn't really meet her.
Right.
But at the same time, no. I could not do that.
You couldn't.
No, I couldn't. I mean, now if I was her age and we were together, then I would say sure, But no,
not into it, huh?
No.
So okay, what's the deal? Who makes these dumb fucking executive decisions?
Executive people.
Well, okay, you talk about. I think I have it now, Jerkman. We hate change, but we like progression. This is what you tell people in the future.
Okay.
That you hate change, but you like progression. Because, it's one thing to change. A change could be anything. Mm-hmm. You got cancer. You can't fucking eat the food you used to. And, you've got a heart condition. You can't, exercise like you used to.
Why pick those ones? Couldn't you do something different?
No, I'm just trying to illustrate a point. Whereas progression is, okay, we're moving all talk over here because we're going to be in a bigger building, a better facility. We're going to get more shows. That's progression. Mm-hmm. Where a lot of people, get shit mixed up with change versus progression.
Oh, you forgot to say something.
What?
At the beginning, AK did that whole thing. That sounded perfect. What? At the beginning, when she rolled you in like that. That was a perfect mix.
Yeah. Everything was great.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was awesome. But But AK obviously
Is
knows her
progressing.
shit. Well, she knows her shit,
Right.
so I don't feel I even have to even say anything because
Yeah.
she knows her shit.
Well, it's like it's one of those deals where she was only here a couple times, and she kind of took over, and she's doing a great job. So I want to make sure.
Oh, right.
I mean, there were so many people we've had here before that.
Well, I guess they've be people that have been here months and fucking.
Yeah, there's some.
They
There's
can't
some.
grasp it.
There's some that just can't quite get it.
Right.
Yeah, there are those types. You're right.
Where's
you're
Jerry
right.
coming back in again? No, I'm kidding.
So you guys,
Just kidding, Jerry.
you guys,
Ocelot, whatever.
you guys progress,
Yeah.
So, but no, okay. Like, here's a stupid fucking new thing with RTC, and you know how I get my ride history every month from RTC.
I did not know that.
I do.
They give you a ride history of saying when you were picked up, when you were dropped off.
Yeah, I need that for my job.
Oh, okay.
Because I fill out a travel form, so everything that I do that's outreach related, obviously they can, verify it with the ride history.
Do they give it to you in Braille to make sure you know that you went there?
No, it's emailed. Oh, yeah, you're fucking retarded. That was just stupid. Sorry. But
Will they email it to you? Well, how do you read it?
with my penis.
You got a penis reader?
I have a renus. No, they email it to me, and I go through it and see which rides were outreach related, rides, and then I fill out my travel form and submit it with the ride history. So normally it's nothing. I email them and I say, hey, can you send me my ride history for July? So then they send it over and you're good to go. Well, now they've got this new thing where you have to actually call, and because I emailed today and I said, hey, can you send me my ride history for July? And they wrote me back and they said, well, we're doing it a little differently than we used to. Now you have to call. Listen to this shit. Talk about a waste of fucking manpower. So you got to call over to customer service, tell them you want your ride history, which dates you want your ride history for. I want the whole fucking month, not just. I want 3 days of rides. Can you send that to me? No, I want my whole fucking ride history for the month. So what they do is then they email somebody in another department and they give them your email address, and now that person has to, get your rides together and then send them to you via email.
So this is. Do you understand?
This is change, not progression.
But
this
see-
is dumb.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Do you understand why nothing gets done anymore?
Yeah, because everybody's in
15
change, not
fucking
progression.
people to do one goddamn simple fucking task.
Right, and who comes up with the harebrained idea of
People that
Charlie?
need to hire. Well, corporations that need to hire their fucking cousins that are worthless pieces of shit, or their nephews that don't want to do anything in life besides sit back and collect a couple bucks. They come up, they decide to open up this little thing to make themselves some money, and then they put a couple people under them. This is how this shit goes on.
So they create jobs.
They create jobs that are not necessary, but it gives them a paycheck. Bottom line.
Jesus, yeah, because I'm like, where do they? What asshole came up with
Wait
this?
a minute. You know what?
What?
I got an idea.
Yeah.
You know my cousin Bobby?
Oh, the piece of shit who just got out of jail for robbery.
He's a lazy piece of shit, but you know
I
what?
know he is.
We can cash in from this.
Well, yeah.
You know how we do it?
What do we do?
What we do is you realize that every time I send out an email or anything, I have to put periods in it.
Yeah.
He's going to be the period guy.
Oh, so he takes the periods out of the sentence?
Now what we can do is siphon a bunch of money out of the company out the back door and tell them we need the period guy. We pay him a tiny bit and we siphon in the rest.
Oh, Charlie.
And I ask fuck you and Bora Bora.
Oh, that's so brilliant. My asshole's on fire just thinking about it right now.
That could be from the Taco Bell you ate earlier, but
No, it isn't. It's got to be from thinking about your cock going up in it later. Oh, Jesus Christ.
It makes you excited, doesn't it?
It's just going to rock, shock, and clock my cock. You know that?
You know, that's why I like you. Not only your bald head feels good on my nuts,
Yeah?
you're just a good guy.
Well, you know what? I think that's great. I've got a lazy, lame-ass fucking piece of shit cousin, too.
You do?
Yeah,
Well, I know. Tony, right? Little Tony?
Tony, yes, exactly. And
Remember
Tony,
we called him Tony, play with your baloney?
that's all he
That's all he did. Lay around jacking off all the time.
Well, he's a tier 3 sex offender.
Well, that's all right. We could use him in a corporation.
Oh, you better believe it. He believes in ass rape, and we need him.
Hire him right away.
Okay, I'll give him a call. I'll say, bring your pedophilic ass down here and get ready for some fucking.
That was just It's his fault. He did it.
I
had
did
nothing
that?
to do with it.
You started that one. But yeah, no, it's just they make these dumb, fucked up executive decisions in the middle of the fucking night.
Right.
You know, I mean, we're talking within a month. You know, last month, you know, I did it the normal way. Now all of a sudden they're doing the inefficient way, and I got a call over there. They got to involve more people. It's just stupid.
And like I said, that's the way a lot of this stuff goes. They simply just try to create jobs. You know, and the ones that should be created that really need to be done or taken care of in a corporation that you would look at it and say, wow, you guys have got a huge gap between getting this taken care of and that fucking done.
Why don't you put
You
this
see
in there?
nothing there.
Yeah.
But the stupid shit that someone could fucking handle themselves.
You say stupid like a
Stupid
German?
shit.
The stupid shit that they could be fixing.
Really? That sounds more.
That was.
Yeah, what the hell
was
is that? That's not German.
That was not German.
The stupid shit that I don't know what.
You did like a fucking little Lucky Charms
yeah,
guy.
Lucky Irish. I can't even mimic.
The stupid shit that they need to be fixing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I guess
that's
you're right.
Irish.
Yeah, that there's an old Irishman.
I'm too Irish.
Don't get me Lucky Charms.
Where's my beer?
So anyway,
sounded
but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Indian.
The stupid shit they should be fixing. That did sound kind of interesting, though.
Yeah, it did.
I probably could have ran with that.
The
But
whole show like that.
oh, do you want me to do the whole show?
Could you do the whole show like that?
Now you're Indian.
No, I
Yeah.
sound like an Indian. Yes.
Now you sound like an Indian, don't it?
Oh.
What the hell's wrong with you? Don't you
My-
know your nationalities?
My name is Peggy.
Got a
I'm
cheap,
Davy the Duncoon.
got a cheap camera for you right now. It's only been about a month.
Really?
I
Yes.
need you to Western Union me $50.
Yeah. Western Union is $50
And
in
I will
it.
give you 1 million in return.
That sounds like a deal, my friend.
And a barely used two-humped camel.
Oh. Yeah, so that's some Charlie. Yeah, but
Yeah.
you know, things that they should be fixing are they're not
Right.
fixing, but then dumb shit they're putting in place, and you're going, what's the fucking point of this?
Well, this whole world just does not make any sense any longer.
No,
We're
nothing.
all fucked.
We are. I mean, the shit that goes on, it's like we were talking earlier about Ebola.
Yeah.
You know, how many other times in the world history since you've been alive that you've known them to bring people in with one of the most deadliest diseases on the fucking known to man?
Well, that's
Never.
it. Why
Yeah,
would you bring
never.
somebody? Well, what's the purpose of
We
bringing
want to
them to
save
the country?
We want to. Okay, think about this. We're
Oh,
supposed
we're
to
so
be
humanitarian.
Yeah, since when? Because all these other years it's happened, and I mean, I remember back in the 70s as a little kid hearing about Ebola, and nothing was ever done. It was like, oh, we keep those people quarantined. You blah blah blah. When they die, you bury them right then and there. And now all of a sudden, Barack Obama and the rest of this goddamn supposable heart-thumping fucking goddamn government has the heart now that they need to bring these two fucking innocent civilians home and take care of them.
Oh, because they have
fucking
Ebola.
shit.
Bullshit. Also, do you know that in Africa they're having problems with burying these people who
They're
died
letting them stay in the streets.
because they don't know how long the virus can last in the body.
body.
They don't know how to dispose of them.
Yeah,
Oh shit!
they're having massive graves.
If you burn them, and since we know it's airborne now, if you burn them,
Oh, shit, you're breathing that in?
If you
Yeah.
bury them, now it's in the soil and can get into God knows
Water,
what. They don't
contaminate
know how
the- yeah.
to fucking dispose
okay.
of them.
Now this disease has been around for years, obviously. So how the fuck did it get so out of control?
Oh, because we modified it.
Back in 2007, the United States government actually got a patent on it.
On Ebola?
Yeah, ain't that amazing? How you
Why?
can? Because they modified it to make it airborne.
Oh, that's great.
They-
let's make it. You know,
They
let's,
weaponized
They
it.
weaponized
yeah,
it.
let's start working on a
They're
virus to make
using
it.
us to test it out.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, great. Yeah.
And you thought before all those worries you had, you know, your shotgun and your gas mask. Well, your gas mask may help for a little bit, but you know, any kind of exposure with your skin, anything like that. You're inside. Do you remember when I said that farting would cause this to happen to you? I think
Right.
farting's the least of your worries right now.
Yeah, I think you're right.
When your insides are turning into jello and your liver, your stomach, your lungs.
I've heard. Somebody was telling me about it last night, and I thought it was like. It sounded like something we would make fun of.
Yeah.
Where you bleed from every orifice. I mean, it's fucking insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, you bleed to death internally. Your organs, they liquefy inside of your body.
Wow.
Can you imagine the pain to that?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And every orifice in your body, you know, even they say even comes out underneath your fingernails. You just get blood just
Oh.
dripping all out of you.
God damn it. You just become like this melted
Yeah,
fucking.
yeah, you melt from the inside out, pretty much. Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
just liquidate you
Wow. What a horrible
while you're
fucking-
alive.
I mean, this is like, you know, Well, okay, we know why they're fucking with it.
Yeah,
but
we
I
know
mean,
why.
really, is God damn. You talk about a government that wants to kill you.
Yeah. Well, come on, you conspiracy
But,
theorist,
you know, we were-
fucking. What the hell's wrong with you?
We were outside talking, me and AK.
You and AK.
Yeah, we were talking.
You and
we,
AKA.
what we do is we think, maybe this particular strain isn't as bad, but I'll tell you what they're doing. They're making money off the vaccine.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. When the swine flu, you were with me when. Remember, I told you I said that I got that call from the government guy that
Yeah.
told me not to do this pandemic that was coming up.
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't get a call this time, but probably because the guy's dead.
Right.
Yeah, I'm sure
So,
he is.
yeah, he did. He passed away. Just as a matter of fact, he passed away not that long ago. So, this shit is more than likely probably the same thing. It's going to be enough scared to put people out there and go, wow, I'm going to rush. I mean, look what they did for just H1N1. And this was a flu with the potential of killing you was, I think, only 50%. This is 90-fucking-3%.
Oh, yeah.
Death rate.
This is some vile shit.
I mean, I just was standing outside, with Maxwell, and I had this epiphany. I was like, you know what? I think that the modified virus, the one that's airborne, is not a lethal one, but it's going to be enough to get people sick, to be scared enough to get this vaccine, so they get the billions of dollars that they want from this vaccine. But it's not going to be as deadly as
we're
the
hearing.
original Ebola virus is.
Yeah.
Right.
It's going to be a lower form of it.
So some will probably die just from weaker systems
Right.
or
Sure.
something
Of
like
course.
that.
Just like
Of course.
H1N1.
But
Same
it wouldn't
thing.
be like a complete, if they had brought the original Ebola virus here, we'd all be fucking dead. There'd be
Oh,
no
yeah.
point in a
God.
vaccine,
Yeah.
But they'll get enough people sick and have a few people die that the rest of us are going to freak the fuck out and go get this vaccine,
Yep.
which is going to end up killing people anyways.
Right. Well, see, that they can control, though.
But that seems easier to control.
But that's
I
what I'm
think.
saying. If they totally let Ebola go unchecked, that would have a great possibility of actually getting to them.
That's what I'm saying.
So you put something out you can control to kill the people off, which would be the vaccine.
And it's a moneymaker.
Oh, because Bill Gates is such a humanitarian. He's over there helping those children
Oh.
with the vaccines.
He loves
40% of those fucking kids died.
Now, what was this thing? I heard something just yesterday. There was some guy in England, or who got off a plane in England, and basically collapsed and started convulsing and vomiting, and
They're shipping them everywhere right now.
So they're all over the globe.
They've taken a couple over to Germany. And these people are like, oh, we want to bring our people home. Since when did everybody want to bring their fucking people home with such a deadly disease?
This is Obama. Well, you wanted me to bring the troops home now.
But it's
I'm
not
doing
even
it.
Obama. This
I
is
know
going
it's
on
not.
all over the world.
I know this is their whole thing, but it's it's some bullshit.
So Mexican food might not do you in.
Maybe not.
Maybe the Mexican food will help kill it for you. Maybe you just.
You know what? Maybe I'm Ebola proof.
Yeah, maybe the Ebola will go in you and go, fuck that.
Well, I think AK is right. What they're going to do, because this sounds like something that they would do, release a weaker strain of this virus, then start scaring the shit out of you so you go buy this vaccine, because who the fuck wants to get Ebola, man?
Well, see,
You know.
And a lot of people are out there going, well, why do they want, what would they be getting from this? They don't need the money. Obviously.
Yeah.
Money is not the thing. They don't need it. They can print it. They can pull it. They can do whatever they want with it.
Right.
But if you have a society that's got money and has controls itself, that can go out and buy ammo, that can buy food, that can protect itself with cash, or that it can go out and turn around and buy gold with that to have the, for whatever they would need later on. They want to make sure you're dirt fucking poor. They don't need your money. They want your money to keep you under control.
Right. They want to make sure you don't have, finances to go out and buy these things to protect yourself. Like weapons and food and ammo and whatever the fuck else. So,
can you believe, how many years ago when we sat down at this show, do you ever think we'd really be talking about this kind of stuff?
We never went there.
We didn't have to, because it wasn't, not to say it's not always been going on.
That's kind of funny. Was it that we weren't as enlightened back then, or is it just that things have changed over the course of the show?
Have drastically changed
Yeah.
over these 7
Damn,
years.
so
Absolutely.
And I think a little of both. I think we've actually enlightened ourselves a little bit more. And because before, you looked at things the way you thought they were. And that's what we were talking about earlier with AK and Shelley that was here. We were just like, we were trained as kids to believe one set thing. Right. You get that stuck in your mind unless you open your horizons and actually open the top of your head and say, I've got more information to be poured in here. You're going to stay like a fucking zombie. You're not going to go any further than that.
Yeah,
absolutely. And also keep in mind that do you not find it funny that let's just say 7-10 years ago, if we were talking about this kind of stuff, 99% of people would be like, ha ha ha, you fucking crazy
Nutcase.
conspiracy
Yeah.
theorist.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
No, right, there's people that are actually
now when we
into it.
talk about
Yeah.
this stuff, it's like, yeah, this is real. This is going on. Let's let the people know. I
And
mean,
it
just
is funny.
in that amount of time,
Yeah.
And it's
people have
funny.
gone from crazy to legit.
Well, it's
And
funny because,
the
yeah, like you
proof is in
said,
the pudding,
before you
man.
would have been like, okay, one person would have said this. Everyone like, hoo, fruity
Yeah,
toots.
no, everybody would turn their
Now-
back. They
yeah.
wouldn't talk to you anymore.
Now you walk up
You're
to them and they're like,
fucking
yeah,
crazy.
I know what the hell you're talking about. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, shit.
They're like,
Well,
tell me more.
And what's crazy, see, like we said, you know, the crazy is now the norm. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the shit that crazy people rambled about is now coming true and actually becoming.
I think I told you this story before. A long time ago when I was about 14 or 15 years old, I went to this lady's house. And I went in, and if I forget whatever reason I was there for, it was someone's friend or their mother or something like that. And she sat down and she looked at me and she started telling me, she goes, they're watching you. They're watching you through your television.
So you thought she was
Right.
crazy,
But
of course.
now keep in mind, this is back then. So really at that time, they really probably were not doing
Right.
that.
Not to that
But-
extent.
But, you know, and I thought she was a fucking fruity toot loop. You know, I was like,
Right.
oh my God, that lady's crazy. Give her an aluminum foil hat, you know, and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, and people would say that about me, that same fucking thing right there for years. People were like, oh yeah, get your tinfoil hat. And I'm like, you know what, you motherfuckers, when this shit goes down,
Yeah.
remember me.
You're going to need a tinfoil hat,
yeah,
motherfucker.
remember me. Now I've got a couple people have called me and are like, do you remember that one conversation we
Isn't it
had back
amazing?
in high school? And I'm like, yeah. Now they're like, yeah, I've read some reports on that. This is back when nobody knew anything about chemtrails.
Well, see, and I knew back in Pennsylvania a long time ago because before I even got out here, I had a friend that knew somebody that was in the Army, and they had this software. And we downloaded, I told you this before, onto a computer, and we, at that time, could break into anybody's computer anywhere. We could... The computer did not have to be on their side. As long as it was still plugged in or we had battery source, we could actually open it up. On their end, the computer looked like it was totally off. We could sit there through their cam, we could activate their camera, and we could activate their microphones if they had them hooked up. At the time, a lot of people they didn't have the cameras, but they did have the microphones at the time. So you could actually listen in to everything that they were doing. And if they had a cam, you could turn
Watch
on
it.
to that exact area, and watch what the hell they were doing.
Okay, now granted, there are still crazy people that spew crazy shit.
Yeah, you're one of them, but
Oh, absolutely, like the lizard aliens
The
and what
reptilians.
I'm not on board with that.
with the
shit.
reptilians and
Well, there's a lot of crazy shit, you know, that you'll hear that you just, and you really have to make your own determination, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I guess what I'm saying is there's still crazies,
Yes.
you know, that do spout shit, and because of that, you know, they don't, you know, nothing, everything is all extreme now. Oh, you either got to be A or B. No, you know,
Yeah.
maybe I believe a little of this, but I don't believe that.
Right.
You know,
You
so
want to pick information that seems legit to you, and then kind of look at the really extreme shit, and maybe go, I'm gonna leave that in the
right,
back burner.
Right.
right. If you believe in, you know, even a little bit of government conspiracy, oh, you're crazy. You're one of those people. Well, no, this goes back to why people can't break this Democrat Republican bullshit.
Yep.
You know, same kind of mindset. You're either A or B. No, sometimes.
But
you
there's
know,
still so many people that are that way, you know, because you even
Yeah.
see, even some of the people that know these conspiracy or these things are going on, you know, they still say, well, it's because it's Obama's fault or it was McCain. You know, it's
Yeah.
all those dumb shit, you fucks.
Well,
It's
you know-
not just one or two.
there's still a lot of dumb fucks, like I said, that are out there.
Yes, there are. And they're zombies. You know, that's why the CDC released, I think it was 3 years ago, the zombie report. They said it was a joke, but they were being real. They knew what they were doing was turning people pretty much into zombies by the fucking
Drugs?
let's call it what it should be called, the what the hell is that?
Chemtrails?
The eco engineering and stuff like
Oh,
that. I want to
yeah,
call
yeah.
it chemtrails because once you do, you're just
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah,
you'd be
it's
faming it right there.
eco-
So
Yeah,
yourself.
just playing into their game.
Eco engineering. Yeah, they're spraying it. They've made a lot of people stupid. A lot of people have dumbed down. They know there's a certain percent of people. People look at a zombie as being something that has to be dead and reawoken. No,
No.
a zombie can be someone that was alive and just walking dead simply by not ever having
Mentally
to die.
dead.
Mentally dead.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
I mean, you still may have an appetite, and you still may need
right.
sleep.
And you're not going to want to eat brains.
Yeah, but
You just don't have any brains.
Yeah, you're
Although
just
they
like
do have viruses like that, though.
Yes, they do.
actually
Oh,
make
yeah.
People want
To eat flesh.
people. But yeah, I mean, there's certain things that I forget that I've known for fucking years
Mm-hmm.
how to do simple fucking shit.
yeah.
Yeah, but
well-
you know who else is a conspiracy theorist?
I'm guessing it would be
Who? You.
The shit that
The
irks
shit
me.
that irks me and everybody else. We'll be right back, bitches.
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gack, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement. Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance. Available for digital download only. Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun, my toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. I love you. You are my girl. Hip-hop bangers like. Hip-hop bangers like.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that, and guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic light, you already know. Get him, Jay!
STIM Radio. STIM Radio.
Oh, yes, bitches. Back to the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. And we're just talking about how fucked up things are. You know what I'm saying?
It's amazing.
Because they are. Well, you know what? And it's hard. You know, here's the thing. When, you know, people say I'm crazy, too, because I come up with weird shit. Oh, which, by the way, YouTube's full of shit.
Okay. Just YouTube itself or someone on there?
No, YouTube itself. I mean, okay, some guy wrote me on Facebook. He's like, hey, man, I'm listening to your show right now. And it was a post that I put up, one of the shows I posted.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I looked at it, and it still said 1 view. Well, I already viewed it, and I was that 1 view. So
I told you, it doesn't count accurately.
Yeah, it doesn't. Something's fucked up with that. So, but I think it's because of the shit we talk about.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
And we said that earlier, Mike's stuff went down, and today he did the same thing he did last week, except for he acted out in characters. He did the Die Hard cast and made fun of it, and it went up instantly. No problems.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe that's how we got to start doing our shit. Start making characters up.
Well, they look at you right there through the camera, and they think you're a character. They think you're dressed as a penis.
Well, in that case, I'll talk like one. Hey,
that's
later.
how penises talk?
Yeah, I don't think a dick would talk that way.
How would you? A dick would talk? How would a vagina talk then?
Actually, the vagina sounds like Stella. You know, kind of
Lord,
whiny, like, oh yeah.
I don't think I'd ever want to go around a vagina that sounded like that.
If well, you know, my dicka and pussy characters, you know, I mean, that's basically how I think a dick and a pussy.
Okay, but if a pussy actually talked and sounded like that, you would go down and lick it.
Oh, dicka, come on and lick me. Yeah,
no, you would.
I think I probably would.
Yeah, you probably would.
Because I'm a sick fuck.
Yes, you are.
But, no, you know, when something is too close to human behavior, you know, you got to think, okay, and you could tell it's intentional.
Yeah.
then that's when you know that something's up.
It's kind of weird, though. You got to go around your entire life now thinking,
suspecting
what
everything.
is someone up to?
Yeah, you're always going to you got to be suspicious of everything and everyone.
You do. And it's, a long time ago you didn't have to worry about that. Maybe we should have. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I didn't, but lately, as I see things go by, I start thinking, they're checking your email, they're checking your this, they're monitoring your mail that goes to you. They got smart meters in your house that fucking have devices on them. They can actually pick up. This is something you may not know, but you see these lights right here that are actually plugged in?
I guess there's lights here. Yeah, okay.
Yes. They are actually FCC regulated. And do you know why?
Why is that? How do you know that?
Because actually, if you look at them, they have a FCC regulation on them. Light bulbs do not need an FCC regulation.
Well, light bulb need an FCC regulation.
That's right, because what they did was in the base of them, they put a communication thing that they can pick up audio.
Really?
You didn't know that? Yes.
No, I did not know that.
Go look at the smart lights. They all have an FCC regulation on them.
Wow.
You can pick up audio through those things if you really needed to. Because instantly, think about this. They're in every home. They're plugged in. There's always electricity going to them. They switch them on. They've got information in what you're talking about.
So how can you monitor every person? I mean, look how many homes are in fucking this country.
Well, see, and that's what you would wonder, huh? But think about this. How would they actually build a machine? I believe it's in Arizona, I think, or Utah, one of the two, where this huge computer takes in all of this database. It's all a huge computer that takes it all in.
I don't know if I believe all that.
No, it is true.
But
that is
what
not
I heard, not heard, but I read that every tweet is archived by the U.S. Congress.
Now that I can see. A Facebook posts and tweets and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure
well,
that's
think
true.
about this.
I'm sure that's true.
Okay, now if you can wrap your head around that, why can't you wrap your head around the rest of it?
Well, light bulbs recording you? Come on, man. that's a little extreme. That goes into tinfoil.
No, it's an electronic device. They put MP3 players on your fucking toaster for God's sakes.
I mean, yeah, I guess it can be done, but I don't think it's too.
If you were going to spy on every country every house in the fucking United States, what's the best way to do it? You put it in a light bulb.
Well, it'd be great.
It's always plugged in. It's never not juiced to that you can't turn it off or on.
Right.
Why would the FCC put a regulation and their mark on a light bulb?
Well, and that's weird. Now, how did you find this out?
I saw it. I looked at the thing. I saw the FCC regulation on it. Then I started digging into it a little bit and went on a thing, and they said, yeah, the FCC put their mark on it because they actually put a transmitter, if need to be, turned on. Can be.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the truth. It's not bullshit.
They can monitor you through anything. If your cell phone is on,
well, cell phones I can see. They're
turn
communication
into
devices.
Your phone. They can turn on your
Right.
camera on your phone. They can log in to listen to whatever's going on through the microphone on your phone. I mean, they can do whatever they fucking want. Everybody is so attached to their phone.
Yeah.
And nobody seems to grasp the fact that all you are doing is helping the government monitor and track you.
Yeah.
You've made it real. And they dress them up and make them all fancy. And
look how cute my phone
look at
is.
look all these games you can play on here.
Yeah.
These applications you can do.
Well,
and
no
all this
question.
fucking
No
shit.
question. Your phone can monitor. I mean, shit. I see people. I'm at McDonald's on Deep Anus Drive, and you're going, holy shit!
I know you've been there on that Red Lobster.
That's you and Jeremy's spot, man. Come on.
So if it's safe to say that they can, get into your phone and listen to you that way, then any form of communication they can do that with, including these.
My God, and you can't see, but they do have little fucking cameras the size
Oh my God.
that are so fucking tiny. You don't think if they can make the cameras that small that they can't make a fucking device that goes in the bottom of a light bulb?
I'm sure it can. I'm sure it can happen.
And think about it.
It just sounds very far-fetched.
But so would have all this other shit if you would have been a little kid and someone had told you this a long time ago.
I might have believed it.
But yeah, why would the FCC put their mark on a fucking light bulb?
Well,
that has nothing to do with what
that's strange.
what does FCC stand for?
Federal Communications Commission.
Bam.
So, but yeah, okay. I mean, it's got some validity, man. But I'm just like,
I'm telling you, it's real. It is fucking real. And why do you think a long time ago they tried to actually do with those light bulbs? The original old light bulbs they tried to get rid of. Everybody had to have these other light bulbs. They were actually going to make it illegal to carry the other ones.
Wow.
Put them in your house. What do they have? Instant fucking connection to your home. If they needed, okay, supposing you don't have anything else in your house. Supposing you're one of these people that are off the grid, that's not on computers and not, how are they going to listen to you? Your fucking light bulb.
Well, all right. I guess it makes sense. I guess I'd have to see it to believe it, man.
Well, when it happens,
He said,
we'll have this
"See it."
conversation.
You know, like I said, I don't believe everything. You gotta you gotta be educated about it. You know, if somebody can prove me wrong, prove you wrong or me right or whatever.
You got the computer over there. Type in FCC on the light bulbs. Actually, you can do it on that little guy down there if you want.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I would expect you to question things
Yeah.
and use your own
You
mind,
got to
because
question,
if
man.
you believe every fucking thing that I feed you, I'm just like, man, he's just another
He's sapsucker.
moron.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's gonna go ahead and believe everything that he hears, just like he does the mainstream media.
Right, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah, so
That's
what
why
you
I
need-
question that.
You
I
need
even
proof
question-
and facts and evidence and reports that back things up.
Like I said,
But you also don't believe that cell phones cause cancer.
brain cancer. Yeah, I think that's a little bit much too. But you know, whatever. There's some people that say that. and-
You really don't believe that?
No, I don't believe that shit.
You know what? I'm gonna tape a fucking phone to your head for like a week straight.
Shit, I already got a phone in
And
my
see
head.
if you don't get headaches.
But see, you
Why
don't.
can't I fucking type in here?
You don't use a.
I use a flip phone, man.
Yeah. See, he doesn't use a smartphone.
It's only a smartphone that does it. I used to hear it about the flip phones too.
Well, it's still a cell phone. It's still
Matter of
got
fact,
radiation.
The first time my dad said it, I was like, "Oh, Dad,
It's not
Jesus
working?
Christ,
It won't let me type.
That is weird.
Okay.
They're blocking you from finding
No,
out,
you know
Maxwell,
what?
because you've been dumbed down and they want to keep you that
No,
way.
you know what? You
really
have
won't.
you got to question everything. That's not being dumbed down. That's you even have to question conspiracy theories sometimes. You know, because that's what it is. If you want to be smart about things, then you have to question them. Is your keyboard not plugged in there?
Looks like it is.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I can always look it up when I get home too.
I'm gonna find this for you.
Okay. You're very determined on this, huh?
Yeah, right.
Very determined to find this shit. And then watch, he's going to say, see, like I said, though, Jerkman, when you say shit sometimes, it's suspect.
It will not, no matter, we push keys on the keyboard and it pops up other shit.
Okay.
It will
Yeah.
not let us search this.
Really?
I'm not shitting you.
Well, I'll search it when I get home.
You know what? Fuck that.
What you going to
Georgie's
do?
always prepared. I got
What you got?
tons of fucking computers
You got
everywhere.
a
But
tab?
why, when we press the keys on,
They wouldn't. They're doing everything else but what they're supposed to. Isn't that amazing?
it like takes you to other places.
Yeah.
W takes me back to the home page.
That sounds like something a little fishy, doesn't
F takes me to find.
it? It looks like it's for some reason going off of some kind of.
Some kind of code. E
Yeah.
takes me to a question mark for the history.
Oh, they know you're behind the board.
Yeah.
They do.
Like,
There's got to be a button we
AK's
push
got us
somewhere.
surveyed.
Yeah.
What did we
See?
push?
Good.
Okay.
Either that or it's their spirits here fucking with us.
One of the two.
She already had one happen to her earlier.
Oh, God.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Ha ha.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, no, you know what? You got to question everybody, man. Even the conspiracy theories. You know, sometimes you got to be like, okay, come on. You know, you just bite into all that shit, hook, line, and sinker, then you're no better than the fucking
Now it
media
works
sheeple.
all of a sudden.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to believe everything you fucking hear.
No,
man.
fuck no. That's one thing. I'm always got to question shit. You know, I may ask Warren about that too.
But you need to also, if you're going to question something, at least look into it before
Well,
you make
right.
up your mind.
That's
and
what I'm
say,
gonna
no,
do.
that's bullshit.
That's
No,
what
that's not true.
Oh, I'm going to. Like I said, I'll check it out when I get home.
What am I
Yeah.
looking for? FCC light bulbs?
FCC and light
marking on
bulbs.
light bulbs or something? Or is it what'd you say? It's an FCC code?
FCC logo on light bulbs or stamp.
There you
Which
go.
one?
It's a
Federal Communications, Washington, D.C., docket 20554, in the matter of 1989, the Binary Regulatory Commission actually put an amendment to the Part 18 amendment, ruled that the FCC now actually has the right to do the new let me see what the hell this says. The new lighting devices. Now, look, okay, he's laughing. He
I'm
thinks
laughing
bullshit.
because you're changing up your, you know,
Look,
you're like,
look.
oh, let me see what this says.
No, I'm telling you,
when
right
you
here.
do that, that means you're always bullshitting. I hope you're not bullshitting the audience, man.
No,
No,
we're being
look.
for real.
I told you. You got it?
Okay.
She must have it because she's intently reading.
What's it say, AK? Are you good at reading out loud, or?
Yeah, it says, all right. I'm trying to figure what
Some
I can
people aren't,
skip
that's why.
over and what I don't need to read. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
gotcha.
With
Yeah.
the need to conserve energy getting ever more important, the humble light bulb is about to undergo a few changes in the near future. The company Fusion Lighting has developed a new light bulb that uses energy from radio frequency to make a gas
Told
glow
you.
very brightly. This new light bulb is very energy efficient, and it is predicted that it will replace current light bulbs as the new standard, saving money on electricity bills for the consumer and saving energy. There is one problem that this new light bulb introduces, however. Due to its use of radio frequency, it plays havoc with wireless communications, more specifically 802.11 gigabyte networks. It is not a local threat in the same room. Either a single bulb can affect a network up to half a mile away. With this new bulb potentially becoming a standard, this causes a major problem as networks using the 802.11b would simply not work.
Okay.
There's that.
So it disables networks is what it does.
No, it's putting out a radio frequency, meaning
Yeah.
it's a radio. Yes. You can pick it up.
Well, I guess it may
Yeah,
transmit.
no, not may. It does.
Okay. Well.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? you
But I just proved it, didn't I?
Not really. I mean.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
It disables a radio network, but it didn't say that people can monitor you through your
Now,
fucking light bulb.
now think about this. This is them putting it out. You think they're going to say we're going to listen to you through this?
Well,
okay, it's a radio frequency. Since when does a light bulb need a radio
Right.
frequency?
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It doesn't. Right.
So I see you're reading between the lines.
Well, where else you going to read? That's exactly what it is. It's a radio frequency.
Okay.
A light bulb doesn't need a frequency to run.
Oh, you're right. It just needs the gas or whatever the fuck it is.
Exactly right.
So, what if there's
You
going to be
typing in more now, AK?
Oh yeah, I go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah,
with
she
shit.
really wants to
You
find out
fucking-
about this.
You get me on something. And
Yeah, I'm sure there's some site that
part of being-
says
Well,
what
here then, you might
Germans-
want
I don't just find
to
a-
look at
but I
this then.
won't
There's
just,
the
like,
first
find-
document that they put it out with.
I won't find just a site and run with it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I need to see both opposing sides. I need to see the people who say this is why this conspiracy is bullshit, and then I need to see the people
Right.
who say this is
This
why
did,
it is.
that didn't prove anything. What you just read, that just
You're so full of shit. It's a radio frequency, Max.
it's a radio.
What
So
do you
what?
think? Well, why would you put a radio frequency on a fucking light bulb? Besides, if you were going to...
Well, I guess if you're gonna supposedly if you're gonna listen to somebody or
Okay.
something.
So then, what do you mean it doesn't prove nothing? That's like saying, well, you know, just because that's a piece of bacon right there doesn't mean it was from a pig.
It's Mac Metro. Mac Metro's right, man. You can't be wrong about shit.
Oh, is that what he said about me?
Yeah, he did. He
Oh, that son of a
He goes,
bitch.
Jerkman can't be wrong about shit.
I'm telling you right now, she's reading it.
Well, she'll read it out loud.
Well, this is supposedly this is the new docket. I mean, I can't tell you if it's forged or not. You know what I mean? But this
Right.
is evidently this is what they came up with. And yeah, there's going to be light bulbs that use radio frequency. What worries me here is it says the commission proposes to relax the line conducted emission limits and to adopt radiated emission limits above 1 gigahertz for RF lighting devices and solicits comments on these proposals.
Does it have a microphone that records you?
It doesn't have to. It's radio frequency light bulb. Okay, have you ever heard of number stations?
No.
Okay.
What's the number station?
Have you heard of a walkie-talkie?
Yes, I've
All
heard of
that
a
is a
walkie-talkie.
radio frequency.
Okay.
So, if
but
you
a
can
walkie-talkie has a
communicate-
microphone, or a transducer, as it's called.
It doesn't matter. Anything that is a radio frequency can pick up any type of
Sound,
communication,
yes.
any sound.
You don't have
That's why
to-
it's a radio frequency. It picks up sound.
Yes.
Well, next time I get some light bulbs,
talk into them.
I'll talk into them, and I'll get a radio and put it right next to the light bulb and see if I come out of the radio.
Oh my God.
I don't know, man.
I can't believe Mac Metro. Go. You know what, son of a bitch?
You motherfucker, you.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we're just speaking our opinion, man.
Wait a minute. This is Mac Metro from the tub.
From the tub.
He wasn't being mean. He just
I
was
know,
like,
I know.
you know, man, that's Jerkman, man. He can't be wrong, man.
Well, I try not to be. I mean, who wants to be wrong on stuff, right?
Right, exactly.
I mean, if I'm fucking around, that's different. You
Well,
prove
that's
me
it.
wrong
You
because I'm
can't tell.
joking.
You can't tell sometimes, man. Sometimes
But,
you tell me shit, and you're like, I'm just fucking with you, man.
Well, no, this is real. I'm not kidding you.
I mean, even cruise control gives you shit for that sometimes.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Everybody does.
see?
But that's why I'm Jerkman.
Well, yeah, exactly. So, well, you know what? Let's turn all talk into
I mean,
light bulb talk.
I can see.
Be cheaper.
I don't
Bulb
know.
talk.
I don't think they would. I'm a little on the edge with this one too.
Okay.
Not that it doesn't exist and that they aren't going to create a light bulb with using radio
And
frequency.
it might be used for that at some point.
But with so many other fucking ways they have to
you got cell phones,
to
computers.
spy on us, they don't need to do the
But
light
this
bulb
is only
thing.
this is just for inside the house for anything that they would
Anybody
need.
who goes off the grid isn't going to use electricity anyway. They're not going to use
Yeah,
light bulbs.
the generators
But
and
there
shit.
are a lot of people out there that think they're off the grid by not having a television in their house and some other things, but they have lighting.
Yeah.
They don't really give a fuck about those people, though, right?
Well, I
Yeah,
don't
what are
know
they
about
gonna
I
that.
mean, all they have to do is put a little tiny fucking invisible chip in their house when they're gone. It's simple as that.
I mean, that or those fucks burn candles.
Okay, but why would they have to put a radio frequency on a light bulb?
I don't know. They think it's an energy efficient
Something.
type deal.
I mean,
okay.
it may be a smoke screen. It may be, just like, it's making it easier when really,
Okay,
maybe
it
that's
could
what they're
be.
going to do.
I don't know, but
now they could be using the radio frequency light bulb. Here we go. So they can't hear you through the light bulb, but they can interfere with any electronic device in your
house.
home and therefore control whatever electronic device
Okay.
that
Didn't it
you're
say?
on.
Didn't it
All
say?
right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Didn't it say it messes with things?
Yeah, it said that it fucks
Okay.
up the
So
the
maybe it's just a
frequency.
two-way thing. Maybe that could be one of the outcomes. You maybe be able to listen, but it's more used for
Maybe
fucking
they-
with shit when they
I
need
was
you
going
to.
to say, maybe they can shut off your power through
Right.
that. Or
Kind of like
something.
jam your crap or
Yeah.
whatever they want.
Yeah, maybe it's something that connects to the breaker. I don't know.
Or
I
think
don't know
about
enough
this
about
one.
electricity, but
Frequencies mess with the brain.
could be.
So
Yeah.
a strong enough frequency going out,
Right.
a kilohertz going through your brain waves
Well-
could make you think that God's talking to you and he's not.
Or a sound wave. Well,
Well, have
I'm
you
telling
ever heard of
Oh,
the
you don't
death
like
tone?
books.
Who?
The
The
death
death
tone?
tone?
Yeah.
Actually, you ever read the book Demon, AK?
I have not.
Oh, it's about this computer virus which basically starts doing this kind of shit, controlling people, and and that's one of the things. That's how it kills people that try to destroy it.
Or it could have been one of his offspring if we would have had kids.
One of my offspring? Shit.
Oh, wait till I tell Gio and Jaden you said that, and they're going to be so upset.
What? Well, you're the one that said it.
Especially now, AK's got, she's going to be upset. She's going to defend her little man.
Oh,
I
yeah.
will defend him to the death. How is my boyfriend?
Yeah, what's happening? What's the latest? Does he talk about her?
He asked if she's going to be down here.
Oh, so he does ask. Yeah.
When I left today, he goes, "You going to work?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I do every day." He goes, "Is that one girl going to be there?" I said, "What one girl?" He was the one that was there the one night. I'm like, "The night that you were there playing your Pokemon?" He goes, "Yeah."
Oh, nigga.
I said, "Pikachu?" And he just smiled.
Oh, nigga.
He loves me.
You're his Pikachu.
I am
You're a
his
Pikachu, huh?
Yeah, he called me Pikachu. His
Damn.
Pikachu. He's like, "See you later, Pikachu."
They called you Pikachu. Man, that's some shit. Man.
This time we go out to smoke a cigarette, we actually can go out front now. We don't have to
you
worry
can come
about
out
it.
front now.
Well,
Since we got you a
bottle.
spitty spit. But you could be
Yeah.
right. I think maybe a dual purpose, probably.
Maybe.
Frequencies can fuck with you, so it could be
Well,
possible.
and that sounds more plausible. They could use
to me-
electronic waves to.
To me, I think it could be used as both, more than probably likely. Probably to mess with stuff,
Well,
but
you-
could be used the opposite direction.
You remember
if
back in the
needed.
day when you turned on a TV, it made that little high pitched noise.
Yeah.
So maybe this can do that too.
No, that
with-
was just yours. They were tagging all the blind people to see what you guys did.
Oh yeah.
Like a
It sucks now because we don't know when TVs are on like we used to. Like back in the day, if a TV was on mute, I could tell because it had that little, little high pitched frequency that it used to
Only
make.
you could hear that. You and dogs.
I think you guys could hear it too. Or like when you turned on monitors, computer monitors, that
Right.
would make that sound.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you could hear if a TV. Like I always knew if a TV was on.
like sound, yeah, like frequencies you can't hear.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's a weird one. I don't know if you can hear it. You got to listen real close though.
All right, hold on. Let's
listen.
Can we hear it now?
There
Wait,
it is.
what is that?
That's a fucked up
Holy
frequency.
shit! Who's doing this? Who's jamming our waves?
Get off of our goddamn ass, NSA.
God damn it! Pull the light bulbs out.
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a gag, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gonna slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turned you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted, my own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. B6 returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
B6 no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want, as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass, with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fuck a buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters, so turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts of
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. I love you. You are my girl. Hip-hop bangers like. Hip-hop bangers like.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that. And guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do. So don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
STIM Radio. STIM Radio.
Oh, yes. Welcome back, bitches. Hour 2.
Do you have indigestion or something?
Segment 3. Did I have indigestion? No,
Yeah.
I don't think so. Why? Did I
just
belch?
the way you came in. You're like,
well, it reminds me.
like you had pain in your testicles or
You
something.
know, it's funny.
Yeah.
Hey, AK, you asked me if I was going to go take a shit at the break.
Well, because people are expecting you to.
But I already took a shit prior to the show.
Oh, thanks
You
for
know, I went
that.
back there. It was like Raiders of the Lost Ark of taking shits.
When you're dating somebody, do you give them updates on your shits and stuff?
Yeah, if they want them.
No, seriously. I mean, do you like, hey, you know, I'm in taking this really healthy shit right now, and you're on the phone with them and talking.
You know what? If we get we get to that joking point, you know what I'm saying, where I could tell that they find humor in it. If they don't find humor in it, I wouldn't do it.
So you
know
just
what I'm
do it if they thought it was amusing.
Yeah, if they would have been like, "You're disgusting" or something like you know, thinking it was funny.
And how many girls have you found that have done that?
There've been a few.
Really?
Actually, yeah. Well,
they like talking about your shitting habits?
Well, you know, I do it and it creates, you know, they react. They're like,
Okay.
"Oh, gross," you know.
And you feed off of that.
Yeah.
of
I just,
course.
you know me, I try to get a reaction and I'm like, "Oh, okay." You know, so I'll do something.
I can't believe Mac Metro said that. I'm writing him a fucking letter when I get home tonight.
Oh, you're going to fucking rip on him, huh?
I'm writing him a letter.
Write him a letter?
I'm writing him a letter.
gonna-
I'm mailing it the old-fashioned way,
You're
too.
going to send it personal.
It's personally.
mail.
Personally.
Yeah.
The song you're thinking about.
Like Carly Bonoff or whatever her name is. Carla Bonoff?
Yeah,
That's her name.
personally.
Yeah. You remember that song? I
And-
got something to
and-
give you that the mailman can't give you? That's the line?
Oh, I'm not telling him that.
Well, that's what it says.
He might want to clean the house naked for me.
Man.
Maybe he will.
He used to do that.
Yeah, he did. I don't know
He used
why.
to you guys lived together, right?
Yeah. I don't know why he did
And
that.
he used to clean the house naked.
I guess because I couldn't see him or something? Or?
Did he put like a duster on his penis and like wipe it off rub it on things or something?
Horrible image.
Get a couple things done at once.
Oh, he used to do it, though. That was his thing, cleaning the house naked.
With the guys there, he would get stripped naked and clean the house
Yeah,
with men.
G Motors is like, dude, there's a naked black man cleaning your bathroom.
Well, that's pretty awesome.
I guess.
I guess
if you're a girl,
woman. But
for me, I'd be like, can you put some fucking
I
clothes
mean,
on?
it'd just be interesting either way.
This is true.
See, I told Renacy that.
Kind of look at him like, huh?
Renacy's like, is he trying to tempt you or something? I'm like,
would
I'm like,
definitely-
but I'm not gay. He's like, yeah, but still, the fact he's doing that shit.
Yeah, try
you
to
know?
figure out what's his motive. Like, you just don't want to
Yeah.
get your clothes dirty, or
That's true. Could be that.
Well, Mike Metro
It's
does some
hot.
strange. That's why he's Mac Metro. because he does strange shit.
How did he get the name Mac Metro?
Well, here's how it came. Because he's like a metrosexual. He's like a girl, especially when he goes to a store. You know, he can't just go in, get what he needs, and go. You know, he's got to look at everything and gander and fucking, you know. And there was one time I just came up with, because Mac is a lot of Bay Area rappers at the time were putting Mac behind their name.
Right.
So one day we were somewhere, and he was taking forever, and I was like, come on, Mac Metro.
Oh, that's great.
So that's kind of where it
name.
came from, yeah,
That's
from that.
cool.
Huh.
So
And Mac Metro is.
Mac Metro's what? He's from the
You
Bay
know which
Area.
one we're talking about, right?
Yeah, you met him first
The
time.
guy that grabbed your phone?
What do you mean the guy that grabbed my phone?
He grabbed your phone
He's
that
mixed.
night? You remember down at
He's
the station?
What was this thing he was doing? The Hitler shit? Remember?
Oh, that's what I thought. Yeah, bathtub dude.
Yeah,
bathtub.
him, yeah.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
Bathtub dude.
Because I had asked, so what's up with Mac Metro? And he wouldn't tell me the story behind it.
Mm.
That makes sense. Mac Dre and all that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mac Mall, Mac Dre, they were all Mac this, Mac that.
Yeah.
So
Mac
then,
Metro.
when he's a
Metro.
metrosexual, so I was
and
like,
he calls
Mac
in,
Metro.
well, he's in the tub. So
Yeah,
very
that's
fitting.
a Mac Metronic type move.
Taking a bubble bath.
I'm in the tub.
I'm in the tub, bunny.
My muscles were sore.
I wish you'd be here to rub soap on them.
So sweaty.
I'm flexing in the tub.
I'm actually putting
Flex.
clear
Time to
nail
have
polish on my
sex.
toes.
What if he used bubble bath?
That's gross.
What if he had like a bunch of bubbles around him
He
and
did,
shit
and
that
candles.
night? That's what I was thinking.
He had
They-
the candles and the bubbles.
See, that's what kind
and
of-
he was putting clear nail
Kenny
polish
G.
on his nails.
Kenny G playing on the stereo.
He was exfoliating with a loofah.
Oh, dude,
on the phone.
Man, where's Bubbles?
Oh, G Motors does not like that, by the way.
I don't care.
Oh, listen to this. I don't give a damn,
I bet
Mr.
you-
Motors.
Oh, and by the
I bet
way,
you'd take it from me.
Jerkman, I found out your character, who you are. Not from Trailer Park Boys, but you're a guy. Have you ever seen, well, you don't watch movies. AK, have you ever seen the movie Seven Psychopaths?
No.
Okay, well, Jerkman is Billy Bickle.
Billy Bickle.
That's the character's name.
And what is he?
Basically, he just fucks with everybody. That's just what he does. He's just a fucker.
I was told that, I don't know who this is, or I've never seen him, but what's the archery guys or something like that? I look like the bad dude from archery.
I don't. Maybe your look, but the way the guy acted,
Mm-hmm.
he was just kind of a fuckhead. He just did fucked up things, like he'd say shit to people that was weird and off the wall. And
I don't do that.
yeah.
It's Barack Obama's birthday.
Happy.
Oh, it is.
fucking birthday.
Really, he's a Leo.
He's 52 years old. We love Barack Obama here.
Yes, we do.
Barack,
love
we love
the
all
government.
presidents
We
here,
love the
guys.
We love our
government.
light bulbs.
They're going to protect us
Yeah.
from Ebola.
Yeah, they're gonna help us out.
They are. They got a
through these
vaccine.
difficult times. You know, they just got a nice little vaccine for us to take.
That's right.
And it's gonna.
They're only here to help us.
It's gonna live in your system for years, and then like fucking eat you in from the inside or
No,
something.
when they hit the button, there's a button.
Oh yeah, then it starts working.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Just
Is it
through
controlled by a
radio
light bulb?
frequency. The
Is
light
it
bulb.
when the light bulb goes on.
When they're in your house, they use the frequency through your light bulb to activate it.
All right, here we go. And then all of a sudden you start coughing and vomiting and fucking.
So it's
shitting
working now?
yourself.
The
Yeah,
typer thing?
now it's working.
Okay.
See, you broke it earlier, Jerkman.
Yeah.
Look what you did.
So you say I act like this guy, and I was told I look like this other guy. I don't know who this bad guy from archery.
So you got to watch some of these movies. You got Netflix, don't you?
I don't even use it anymore. I haven't activated it in a long time.
Oh, so you don't pay.
I've been just on just YouTube anymore.
Okay, well, Seven Psychopaths is the movie. If you,
It's a movie.
Yeah, it's called Seven Psychopaths.
Mm-hmm.
And this one guy, Billy Bickle, he's just a.
Billy Bickle.
Yeah, he's just kind of a fuckhead. He just
All
fucks.
right.
He's kind of a dick in a way, but he's
Mm-hmm.
that's what he does. He fucks with people.
So is he a bad guy?
Not really.
Okay.
He's just kind of a.
Because most people associate me with bad people, and I don't know why.
Don't
even smirk over there, fuck.
Maybe, maybe because you sound like the guy on Phone Booth. Who is that plays in Phone Booth? That's the dude
What are
on
you
the
talking
phone.
about, Phone Booth?
The movie Phone Booth.
So I sound like the weirdo calling on the phone?
Actually, he wasn't a weirdo. He was actually cool.
Oh, it was?
I thought he was cool. I mean, at first you think he's a bad guy, but then as he gets this guy to sort of come out of his shell and, gets him to admit the piece of shit that he is, he kind of, you should watch it. It's actually a cool movie.
It's called Phone Booth.
Phone Booth. Yeah, this he's a music business asshole.
Okay.
And he cheats on his wife, and he's a fuckhead, and Just he's screwed over a few artists, and so he gets him to like call his wife and admit that he cheats on her, and you know he forces him into doing this shit.
So I'm Billy Bickle,
and
I look like the guy from Archery or whatever it is, or whatever the fuck that.
And you have the same kind of voice like
from the phone booth.
Guy on phone booth. Yeah,
I'm one fucked up mess.
You are. You're just one villainous motherfucker.
I'm a villainous motherfucker.
Who's up? I can't remember. Think of the guy's name.
And what's his name? Gave me Darth Vader because I'm dark on the inside like Darth Vader.
See, you are a bad guy, man.
Oh God.
You know, just you
Damn.
can't get over it.
I didn't realize I was till now.
You're just a bad guy, man.
Damn it.
Just what you are.
And working for the NSA doesn't help, right?
No, that's not going to help your case at all, man. Sorry, just ain't gonna help you. More shit for. I got a little update on the pool. The little.
Yeah, I saw that. She was not an HOA, was she?
No, she was a renter.
And she just felt as though she needed to come down and tell everybody that.
Yeah. Well, you know what it is? She's one of these dick riding renters, the ones that go to the HOA meetings that think they're part of it. You know what I'm saying? Because they do encourage renters to go to those meetings.
Keep in mind, they encourage people to do a lot of shit nowadays. It's like they want your neighbors to narc you out for every damn thing that looks suspicious or this or that or the
they want
other
a
thing.
puppet. They want little pawns.
I mean, come on. When
slaves.
they got people out there saying that your children, why people believe that their children belong to them nowadays, they belong to the community, and they're trying to promote this shit is bullshit.
Your children belong to the community.
Actually, yeah, there's someone out there that said they work for the Obama administration, and they're putting out these ads saying that parents do no longer own their children. They're not their children. They belong to the community. The community needs to. I'm like, fuck you.
That's some.
Take your fucking community and shove it up your community fucking ass.
That's some reach one, teach one bullshit.
Yeah,
you know,
that's
it takes
what
a
it
village
is.
to raise a child. Fuck you. It takes a parent, dickhead. Yeah, so she's not a. But here's the second half of this. When I did talk to my lady at my property management company,
right,
it seems that yes, they are going to start enforcing that rule, where they're going to hire a patrol company to make sure that people aren't swimming in the pool after 10 o'clock
wait a minute.
at night.
Then why don't you tell them that because you cannot be there to swim anytime before that on your homeowners association you should get some money back?
Oh,
you're unable to.
That's true. I can't take advantage of the pool.
No, it's just some scary stuff, man.
What is it? What do you look? What do you find? Oh, you're still looking at the FCC?
No. So there's three cases where people have in New York have
3 now?
supposed symptoms of Ebola, right?
Oh, now all of a sudden they're popping up.
But here's the thing. They're saying that they don't have Ebola. They're most likely not to have Ebola. One of this says one of the men was put into isolation and a mask. But further questioning revealed that he was not in any of the country. He was not exposed to any of the countries that have Ebola, so we stopped right there.
Okay.
So they stopped that, right? The only way for 100% confirmation if they have Ebola or not is through a blood test.
Well, then do the blood test.
First of all, okay, there are only 2 facilities in the country, including the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, that can perform these kinds of blood tests. The blood tests are exceedingly complicated, he said, and there are different tests depending on the degree of sickness of the patient. Generally, a 100% confirmation can take several days.
Okay.
So they released him without knowing for a fact.
Yeah, because he wasn't in any of the countries that have
But he could have
reported
been
to
around
have
somebody that
Ebola.
was.
They stopped right there.
That's smart.
And they're
they're
not
so
and they
competent.
can't do the blood tests in these hospitals. There's only 2 places in the country that can do them.
Wow.
So all 3 of these cases, none of them were tested for 100% if they do or don't. They're just
Shoot
going
'em out
off
into the public.
of a doctor's, opinion that no, this is something else.
You
it's
know,
not Ebola.
and you got to wonder, too, is some of this shit just a scare tactic to make you
Right.
go, oh, shit, those 3 people.
And
you know?
that's the fucked up shit about all this, okay? Because you don't know whether you're coming or fucking going anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at one side, you're like, oh, fuck, it could be this. You go to the other side. Well, I don't understand why it would be. So you are so fucked up in your thinking, and it does make you look crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. So they want to make you think you're crazy when really,
Right.
they're putting out shit to yes, it's no, it's not.
And
yes,
I know
it
the
is.
strategy. I do this when I'm joking with somebody. When you got to get when you're trying to get a great joke across, you have to make it almost believable, and then you have to make them doubt themselves that they're thinking it's even a fucking joke. You have to.
Exactly. Yep.
Right. So, I mean, well, shit. We always said that you'd make a great politician.
I should be in government.
Yeah, you'd be good.
I probably would have
Yes,
been
you would
great
be
at
good.
All
it.
they keep saying is he is unlikely to have Ebola.
Unlikely.
Odds are patient doesn't have Ebola. Odds are.
What are the odds, though? I mean, we can say odds are, but what the
Yeah,
odds
are they good or are they
5
low?
and 95%.
Yeah, what's the are the odds low that he is? Are the odds high that he
right,
is not?
No report says man in New York does not have Ebola. They're all is unlikely. Odds are not. It's not probable. It's a good chance he doesn't.
This reminds me of when I do my stupid shit with the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, even minute this is gonna happen. Odd minute it's not gonna happen.
Yeah, it does.
You know, same dumb shit. You
Yeah,
know,
let's
like, really?
gamble on it, you know? Release them back into the public and wow.
Oh, but our government would never put us in danger, guys.
No,
you
they
know
would
that.
not.
They're there. You know
to
that wouldn't
help us.
happen.
Of course,
they're too competent for that stuff.
Exactly.
You know, that's the biggest fear. Honestly, that's what makes me fear them the most. Is not that they're these cold, calculating motherfuckers, but that they're stupid. It's
But see, that's where you're wrong. They're not.
No.
Well, but they are.
No, they're not. No, it's the people below them that are dumbasses.
Yeah.
The higher you get up, this stuff's all calculated and meant to be this way. It's meant for us to say what we just did. We don't know.
Exactly.
Because they sound like bumbling idiots. So, and what you see for the most part, they are. But you're not seeing the higher up.
But isn't that scarier?
I'm totally fucking you with the government right now by the shit I'm searching.
Oh,
on this
great.
computer.
See, yeah.
Just FYI.
That's yours now.
They can come back on your ass and be like,
yeah,
so.
my registered GJ's computer.
They'll be here tomorrow to confiscate everything. And
Right.
so I'm ready for that joke, too. I'm ready for that phone call.
Uh-huh.
You know, they came in and they took all my equipment, man.
Well, I won't say that anymore because that's possible.
See? Doing that kind of shit. So, by the way, I won't be here tomorrow.
I realized I lost one of my rings. My finger fell off.
Oh, Juckle Buck. That's just so sad.
Damn.
So, in the second part that I was going to get to on the HOA, so yeah, they're going to hire a patrol company to make sure people aren't swimming in the pool after 10 o'clock at night. And second half of that is there was something in the newsletter about the balconies, and this woman reiterated this again about, yes, the upstairs owners are in fact in charge of the balconies. So I asked her for that declaration page that I was told to ask for by my insurance guy. Still haven't received it yet.
Because they're writing it right now for you.
Yeah, they probably are writing it. They're probably, let's make a new one. So we'll see, man. This might be, it might get ugly, man. So we'll see. See what happens.
You going to fight him or are you going to give in?
No, I think I'm going to fight him. That's what I'm saying. It might get
You
ugly.
going to get in and get insurance?
Well, I got insurance. Already.
Yeah, I know.
But no, I think I may fight it. I might fight that though, because I think
Fight the good cause.
Yeah, fight the good cause. You know, sometimes you got to pick your battles too.
Yeah.
You know,
And you're picking this one?
Go for the good shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, this is a pretty major one. You know,
The swimming?
no, not the swimming, the balcony. The balcony's the big one. You know, because like, oh,
You're right. It
you're gonna
is.
start finding me for some shit you guys did for an architectural defect. So this might be some. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see
Okay.
where it turns out. You know.
See if you go to jail
Well, actually,
for being a terrorist?
I actually talked to somebody about possibly getting a lawyer. So we'll see.
Really?
Yep.
Ooh,
So
he's
we'll-
going to bring out the big guns.
Yeah, well,
Lawyers and all.
I never thought I'd have to do that, but I'm thinking it might go there just because.
I got Johnny Jipslop fucking going to fucking represent my ass. Johnny
Yeah.
Jipslop and the Sloppins.
Well, it's either that or pay somebody to fix the balcony.
Would be a good. Okay, if you were going to go for a lawyer, what kind would you go for? What kind of personality would you look
What
for?
kind of guy?
Like a Glenn Lerner or a.
Shit. I would say, man, they all seem so fucking.
Or Go Lightly.
Go Lightly?
Yeah, that's
Is
his
that a guy?
name. Yeah, that's actually a lawyer.
Actually,
yes.
you know what? Somebody maybe like a guy like maybe my age.
Now she's looking up
it's knowledgeable.
men's penises over there.
Really?
Oh
Looking
God!
at men's
Now people are going to
penises
think
now?
I want to look at men's penises.
No,
Sorry.
that part's true, but you know.
Damn.
I found these in your archive. I
You
was
probably
just seeing
did.
What's going
I was
on.
trying to get some in Braille for Max to feel later.
Feel that penis, baby.
I think you just got a few for yourself, just to look at. I mean, geez, here it is. You put gay sites on.
That was so funny though. You
on
got to admit
T-Boner's
that.
fucking tablet.
That was funny.
Right.
Yeah, put gay sites on the tablet. Like, of course, because you always go for the gay shit.
Well, because
So I
that's
have this person texting me.
Uh huh.
And he says, Sanjay Gupta is still saying it's not airborne, by the way. I'm just watching this on CNN.
Oh,
because we know CNN is the facts.
They
They're
say
the
the
truth.
Ebola medication appears to be working on the doctor that got infected. He's the first human to ever be given the medicine.
Oh, that means that, hey, we're going to put this
Here
medicine
we go.
out. Yep, here comes selling
It's
the
going to be
medicine.
released, and everybody's going to be like, woohoo, we need that. It helped him.
Yeah, AK, you nailed it on the fucking head.
She's good.
Yeah, I know. You know?
Too bad she wasn't older. You'd marry her, huh?
You shot a bullseye. You know?
I knew it, man. It's not hard to put together. I mean, think about it.
Yeah.
We're fucking broke as a country.
Yes, we are.
And when the only way we can get billions of fucking dollars is to scare the population into thinking we're all going to fucking die without this vaccine.
Yeah. Well, the only way to break the country more.
I mean,
you know.
there's one, conspiracy theory that says they're doing this to kill off 90% of the population. I don't believe that.
No.
I don't think that they're going to kill us off. I think that they're going to make us sick enough to freak out and get the fucking
they get a few
vaccine
people
that
sick.
we never needed in the first place.
Make examples out of a few people and,
Right.
scare the shit out of us and go, oh, there's this vaccination. You need to get it.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Wasn't
you
it kind
get
of
it.
funny, though? The first time ever. So they've had this stuff just laying around and never tested on anybody before this?
Nope.
So all of a sudden they think,
Here it comes, and booyah, we got the cure.
We could have cured 1 billion people before this. All these people that died, all of a sudden now we get 2 of our people. They're going to bring them over and
Right.
cure
We have
them.
600, 700 people who died in Africa.
Yeah.
And one American gets it, and all of a sudden we have a cure overnight.
Yeah,
get them.
And
Bullshit.
like they couldn't have sent that shot or whatever it is over there. They had to bring them here to do it.
Yeah, some of this shit just sounds too goddamn.
Sounds like you know what it sounds like? Sounds like a fucking fairy tale.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's like, okay. Now all of a sudden, like you said, all these people are dying from it, but then we're flying somebody back into the country just so we can cure.
Sounds like a princess story.
Like,
you know?
oh, and here comes good old America to save one of its
Yeah.
own and bring him back and give him the cure. But then, of course, they're saying that there's other people that have symptoms and they could have it, but they may not have it. But hey, just to be safe, we got a medicine for you.
Exactly.
We've got something that's going to cure this disease. So knock it flat. So you need to take it.
Wow.
And the problem is there's so many puppets of the media.
But they will have a certain amount of people die. They have to. You have
Of course
you have
do.
to
Like
spark fear.
H1N1,
Yeah,
same
you
thing.
have to have people die in
Yeah.
order to create the panic.
Spark that fear.
Well, how long have they been doing? Remember, it was SARS, then H1N1, and bird flus and all this other bullshit.
AIDS.
Well, that was an old one, but
This is where it started, kind of, in a way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
AIDS was a major scare to everybody.
Of course.
Because everybody had sex. Everybody was afraid to have sex then.
Oh yeah. Shit, I remember when I was like 12, I heard my dad having a conversation with somebody. He's like, "Let me tell you something. This AIDS is so bad. In several years we're all gonna have it." And I was like, "Really?" I stressed out off this shit for like 2 days. I was like,
I think everybody did at one point. When I was younger,
I mean,
I was stressed.
I was 12, but and I didn't know much about
But see,
it.
I was already sexually active by that time, and so for me, it was like a big, like,
Good
oh my
Lord.
God.
The hell?
What happened?
Wow.
At 12?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Not me, him.
Yeah.
I was.
I
'cause I'm
wasn't
older
sexually
than him.
active at 12, but I'm saying
He was 12. I was in my 20s.
I had no idea. I was just all I heard was my dad say, "We're all gonna have it very soon," and I'm thinking, "Oh my God!" That was still when you thought you can get AIDS from toilet seats and from
Oh no!
fucking.
Yeah, when I was 12 years old, I was playing this Game Boy, and I walked up to this place and saw this cute girl.
Mm-hmm.
And I just covered my face with my little Game Boy.
Oh,
thought,
really?
"Ooh, yeah.
Did you do a fish face or a
She caught on.
blowfish?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I know where you're going too.
That's good right there.
But it's just another dumb fucking scare tactic.
That's what it all is anymore, I think. And we're all eventually going to die from something, obviously. But
Sure.
wow, just gives me a headache.
Well,
My nose is bleeding a little too.
Jerkman.
the hell is
The
that?
good news is, you're gonna die before us.
Well,
Wait, but I don't. Oh, you
there
fuck.
we go. That's fucked
Damn.
up.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
a
well.
nice guy you are.
Well, I mean, at least we can, learn from you and.
Right.
Well,
you know.
I'm going to go ahead and be sad about that.
Oh, you do
And
that.
in the meantime,
We'll be right back. Huh?
No, we're not.
Bye.
I won't be. I'm
He's dying.
got
Say
blood out
goodbye.
my nose and my anus right now.
That's a penis that goes up there.
oh God.
Answer me this. When did having a lot of YouTube hits and hella MySpace friends begin to determine whether a rapper has good music or not? Let's be serious. You wouldn't trust half of these people to wash your car or your dog. But you gonna let these people determine what music you listen to? That's crazy. You gotta be a leader, man, not a follower. And check out that classic album by your boy Black Ice, 5.0 Reasons, 10th Anniversary, 1998 to 2008. It's that classic Bay Area G-Funk and mob music. Sample the entire album at cdbaby.com, rhapsody.com, Napster, and iTunes. Or just Google your boy Black Ice. That's Y-A-B-O-Y, Black Ice.
We are anonymous, and you're listening to Maxwell Silverhammer
Fuck that guy.
and DJ Jerkman,
Yeah, fuck that guy too.
only on STEM Radio.
Damn, this shit really hurts me.
He was a young white kid from the suburbs who had it all. Yo, Pops, when you gonna paint my motherfucking Bentley and shit? Sorry, son, I'll get to it. It's just been very hectic down at the office. But he wanted something more. Yo, I wish I could be a G, dog. He wanted to come from those mean streets and be a G like his compadres that he looked up to. Yo, man, if only I could have a GAC, dude. I'd bust the most caps out of any G. Then he met Jay Fucker on MySpace, where he learned to rock up that crack cocaine with the dopest of OGs from the street. Yo, we gonna hit the track right now, and we gotta slang these hover rocks to these motherfucking fiends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, can I roll with you, dog? Can I roll in your 6'4"? It's a tale of urban struggle. Yo, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive out in this bitch, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dude, I can dig it. It was a tale of romance. Hey, dog, you mind if we sleep in the same bed? Gerald Jisenbag and Harold Hardcock give it 2 thumbs up. It's Black Cock Down.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer of the award-winning Shit That Irks Me. Now, usually, I'm joking and having fun and laughing, but in this case, I'm here to talk about something very serious. There's a phenomenon that's going on all over this country. It's called dimpling or dimple caking. That's right. There are lonely-ass, poor, sorry sons of fucking bitches that have no friends, no life, and nothing really going on for themselves. So they need people to talk to. So what they'll do is they'll call your phone. And usually what you'll do, being the heartless son of a bitch that you are, you'll just let the phone ring and roll it into your voicemail. And then you sit there and you contemplate, oh no, I have to call this person back. I have to call this person back, knowing that there's quite the chore that's in front of you. What do you do? If you're the heartless son of a bitch that never calls them back, you need to stop now. You need to call that person back and do your dimple duty. That's right. It is your dimple duty to make sure that this person is happy and content and feels worth. That's right. This person needs to feel like they have some worth. So, do your dimple duty today. Thank you. I am Maxwell Silverhammer with a public service announcement.
Do you hate women that you can't fuck? Have you tried to rub your dick on some woman's foot and she turns you down?
What the fuck are you doing?
Well, if so, you need Game for the Mentally Lame. That's right. If you're a mental retard and women are trying to kill you with their Google Cheesy Leezy, then this is the book for you. That's right. Learn brand new pickup lines. Hey, baby, you hear my fake? Wanna hit on it?
No, I don't want to sit on your face, but I'd like to split your fucking lip.
Or you can also learn brand new ways of being smooth and romantic with the come-ons. Hey, how about we go have some choochie, and then after that, we can go to the rum runner.
Great, just what I've always wanted. My own drunken alcoholic retard. No thanks.
So see, the proof is in the tard. So get Game for the Mentally Lame for only $19.99 if you call now. Order Game for the Mentally Lame for all tards and those who can't quite get it. At last, the wait's finally over. Be Sick returns from a long hiatus with a brand new album entitled Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Available for digital download only.
Be Sick's no punches pulled approach on the mic gives listeners what they want as well as gives the rap game a well-deserved kick in the ass with such hard-hitting gems as the title track, Mr. Zero Tolerance.
Mr. Zero fucking tolerance, you fakes at your fun. My tongue's replacing the gun. My toleration is none. Fucking buster and a bitch.
Or the laid-back, fun-filled street anthem entitled Change of Pace, featuring Ghost.
This is something to bump as a gift to the haters. So turn it up loud just to piss off your neighbors. And if you out rolling, you be getting a ticket. And if you
Straight to the guts, blind to the facts.
Blind to the facts that your mind's in a trap. Blind to the facts that with time we adapt. Blind to the facts of what you don't understand. Blind to the facts by the media scans. Blind to the facts of what you read in a book. Blind to the facts.
Download your copy today of Mr. Zero Tolerance from www.cdbaby.com or go to www.cdbaby.com/cd/bsick2. Download your copy today. Keep the realness in the rap game.
If you're a fan of hip-hop and R&B, join me, the Bruh Ren, for a full non-stop hour of back-to-back slappers. Back-to-back slappers. Where the playlist spans from genres like R&B, soul. R&B, soul. I love you. You are my girl. Hip-hop bangers like. Hip-hop bangers like.
25 sitting on 25 mil, I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself. Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the bay, okay? Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stop. My team good, we don't really need a mascot.
Classic throwbacks, life.
Well, I'm peeping and I'm creeping and I'm creeping. But I damn near got caught, cause my beeper kept beeping. Now it's time for me to make my impression felt. So sit back, relax, and strap on your seatbelt. You've never been on a ride like this before.
Every Friday night at 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. And Saturday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. Only on the Tough Love Show on JNJ.FM.
Yee! What up, though? It's the undeniable JT Money, a.k.a. the Bitchizer, and you tuned in to STIM Radio with Maxwell Silverhammer and GJ the Jerk Man. Heavy that, and guess what? They hate hoes almost as much as I do, so don't sleep on these cats. And speaking of sleeping, don't forget to check out my new single, Hustling, from my new project, Morning Wood. It's going down heavy, baby. And speaking of being out, I'm out like a busted traffic, like you already know. Get him, Jay!
STIM Radio. STIM Radio.
Is final segment of the shit that fucking cocksucking irks me. Well.
What kind of hum job was that?
You know, I don't know. Jeremy probably gives a better hum job than I would, right? Jerkman?
Well, I will admit that, yes.
Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Got a hum job from both?
He got his. Oh, they both suck my dick.
Oh, well, it's not gay for getting your dick sucked. It's
That's
the
right.
sucker
That's right.
who's
Sucker.
gay. Sucker. You're a sucker.
Oh, fuck.
Dick sucker.
You know, just when you try to close old wounds, they come back, man.
What happened?
Well, I get a text this weekend from, remember that, my old teacher that brought me in here that one time? That
kind of, yeah.
She brought me to the old All Talk.
Yeah.
And, which, by the way, I've had.
Oh, I remember that. The one that sat and watched the show a little bit.
Yeah, and she actually was trying to hook her son up with Nightcrawler.
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. And so, anyway, she texted me the other on Saturday, and she goes, "Hey, what was Michelle from Colorado's last name?" And I'm like, "Oh fuck, whatever this is."
Did it hurt?
Didn't hurt. It was just no. You know what? It was just kind of annoying. Really, it was just like, oh man, what the fuck. So I texted her back and I told her, and she's like, wow. She was like, my friend, I'm out visiting my friend Patty in California, and she knows her, and she called on her voicemail and left a message, and I heard the voicemail, and I recognized the voice, and, you know, she was like, I figured that was her, and sure enough, they knew each other from guide dog school, and I'm like, oh, God damn it.
So you miss her, though, in a way, don't you? Don't you? Okay, now, if that stuff wouldn't have happened, I mean, do you think you'd be theirs now? Married?
You know, I'm glad it didn't happen, man.
Okay, I understand that. But
because I would have lost a lot of shit.
But what if it wouldn't have happened?
If it wouldn't have happened?
Yeah, where do you think
you
you'd be right now with her? You think you'd be happy?
I don't think so, man.
No?
No, because think of all the shit I would have given up. You know what I'm saying? Like, think of
Well, look what I did here. I mean, eventually you could have just Skyped in and we would have seen you. So you could, you still been able to have your radio show.
Yeah, but we didn't know that, man, at the time.
No, not at the time.
And, just being here and, hanging out with you guys.
So you would have missed us.
Well, I would have.
AK, you would have never met AK.
I would have never met AK. I never would have met Ocelot.
No, that's true.
I wouldn't have met Money Rabbit. So there's a lot of people I wouldn't have met. And, well, I mean, shit, we're just talking about the show. I mean, look at fucking my job, my house, my family.
You would have given up everything for her.
For that. So it would have been,
you would have been milking fucking bulls, chipmunks out there or something.
Milking chipmunks.
Oh, man.
Every animal has the ability to be milked, I guess is what you're saying.
Yeah.
So, no, you know what? It would have been, I would have been giving up a lot of good stuff for one thing. You know what I'm saying?
And would it have been worth it? That's what I'm saying. Maybe she would have been the love of your life, so it would have been worth the trade, right?
No, I don't think
so. If you found the love of your life, would it be worth the trade of everything you've got now if it had be?
I don't think so.
No?
No, I think somehow the love of my life is going to have
blend
to
into your life.
Yeah, it's going to have to blend
into
in.
hers.
Yeah, exactly. You got to blend, man. You can't just,
give up.
You can't change things. You can't see that. You talk about change and progression.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that right there.
Man, here we go. Right back to it. That's a change because now you're changing all kinds of shit.
Yeah,
it's not progression because all right, you're in love. You got love, but so what? You can love all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So true progression is when somebody blends in and helps you, and you help them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So there's progression. But yeah, no, I don't think that would have. And like
but you almost did. You almost walked away from everything in your life.
I know.
And lived in another state you've never been in before, really.
Yeah, that would have been very difficult.
And you've lived in Vegas your entire life, which you were born here.
Yep.
You would have lived in a fucking country-like place out there, right? With horses and shit.
Well, it's a small suburb. I mean, there's still, it's not totally rural where, cows and chickens are fucking,
And chipmunks are to be milked.
Well, yeah. I mean, although there were fucking, you could hear wolves at night and shit.
Wolves?
Yeah, or whatever.
Well,
coyotes
we have them
or
here.
Whatever the fuck they are.
Right.
But yeah, it's just a suburban where she lived in.
You know something?
Huh.
I've realized something. We have a couple minutes left, and all of us have talked about our stuff except for
AK.
We don't really know anything really about her damaged part.
Here's the thing. I'm an open book, but you have to ask. I don't
And
just
that's
come out.
why I'm asking.
I don't
He's
just
asking
come out
now,
and
I guess.
say.
That's
I mean,
right.
What do you want to know?
Because
You can ask me
you're
whatever.
damaged in a way. We all are.
Yeah, what
course I
damaged
am.
you? What would you say damaged you?
There's a whole
Anyway.
shit fucking load of
Okay,
stuff that
but
has damaged me.
there's
got to
be one person that you've dated or been with that's really fucked you up. We all have that one.
It doesn't always even have to be somebody you dated. It could be a
Right.
family member. It could be,
Well, we're looking at relationships since that's what we mostly talk about.
True.
I know for her, there's one guy that really messed her up.
I love him to death.
And still do.
Still do. We still communicate. We're still in this fucking.
Is this the guy you talk about all the time to us?
Yeah.
She's
Wow.
for her, she's actually with this guy. She wants to get away so bad, but doesn't know how to do it. And when she does, she can't pull away.
Oh shit!
I mean,
I thought I had it bad.
There's so much psychological damage and so much dependency that at one point, I mean, took everything from me that made me independent in such a manipulative, slow way that I became dependent upon him. And now I'm in this situation where I owe him money and I will pay him back. But until that happens, he somehow got it in my head that he owns me until he's paid in full. That means that even though we're not together and he can do whatever he wants, lives with his baby mama now. I'm not allowed over there. I don't get to see his kids anymore because God forbid they were to say anything. Denies to the fullest that they're together, although a post on Facebook announced that she was engaged to him, that they were getting married. Denies it to the fullest, but I cannot date or see anybody or fuck anybody or,
Why
or I'm
not?
fucking him over.
Fuck him.
Because it's disrespectful.
What's he gonna do to you?
But see, you would think from your personality that you're a very
Yeah.
but you're not.
With him, I don't know what
You can't
I don't
be with
know
him.
what
That's your
I don't
problem.
know what happened.
You can't be you.
I do feel like I owe him.
You can't even be yourself
No,
with him.
I can't. And I'm very I'm even, if you can tell, I'm even cautious of what
You're
I'm
saying.
saying now.
We're
I'm
watching
looking
you.
to see how many viewers
Yeah.
are on the things. I don't know if he's listening or not. Like, it's that
Really? You
bad.
think he'd listen?
Well,
Yeah,
okay.
he has before.
What's the worst that could happen? I mean,
Yeah, what can he do to
Is
you?
it psychological for you because of the manipulation over the years, or
Yeah.
you think he would really come and do something to you?
No, he wouldn't.
See, so he trained you. He mind fucked
So
you.
even
good.
though there's no imminent fear, he's built a fear that's
Yeah.
imaginary.
And
Holy
that
shit.
fear is to
Nothing
keep you
that
there.
I talk about, I don't feel is my own.
But you know what?
Any conversation I have with somebody is potential for him to have listened in on. Everywhere that I drive to is potentially he knows exactly where
So he's
I've
like the
been,
government
where
to
I'm
you in a
at.
way.
Well,
Yeah.
you know what? I
Yes.
would say this.
So I've been prepping for this for a long time.
Here's the one
okay?
piece of advice I would give you.
Mm-hmm.
This is actually abusers think they or abusees actually have more power. Wait, an abuser,
Yeah.
abusee has more power than they think they do.
And money.
Yeah.
Money has nothing to do with shit.
No.
No,
Money
it's
is
nothing to do about the money. It's all about.
You're
his
right.
So
It's
actually,
not about money. It's
You
about
have,
wanna let
you have
me
more
go.
power than he's shown. See,
Yes.
because the reason he's using the scare tactic is because he's deathly afraid
But-
That I'm
you
gonna
will.
leave.
Yeah, that you'll abandon
but
his
the
ass.
problem
So-
but the problem is not him. It's
It's
her.
me.
right. You have to pull. You have to take that
She
step.
is more afraid
Yes.
than he is. Obviously, he's already taken his steps. You were afraid.
Because, and that's not to say that I haven't done things to fuck him over, because I have. I don't want to paint this picture over the air.
We all
that
have.
He
I
was,
mean-
he was some, horrible person, and that I never did anything wrong. We did shit to each other that fucked each other
Well,
up.
my ex,
Okay.
and
But
I said that.
I'm in this stance where I feel like, okay, in hindsight, what I should have done was been an adult and said, look, what you're doing to me isn't right. I cannot be with you, and then I should have moved on. But instead, I stayed with him because the boy's dad had just left to California and left me with the boys. I had nowhere to go, couldn't pay the rent. He
Right.
took us in. And so I didn't have any means to take care of me and them. So I didn't have the ability to say, look, I walked in on you fucking this 19-year-old girl, even though you're fucking 44, saw it firsthand, I'm out of here. I had to stay. So revenge was my tactic. But no matter how many times I cheated on him or how many times I fucked him over, it would never equal to what I felt that day, because I trusted him blindly up until
Right.
that point.
Right.
I had no idea who he really was. No clue. And now I'm in this situation where, because of all these things I've done to him to try to get back at him on a subconscious level, I know that's why I did it. He'll never know who I really am, because that's not my character. I'm not a cheater, but he'll never believe that. He'll never believe I can be faithful.
Right there's your problem.
Nothing.
Right there is your problem. That is why you stay around. He's never got to see what you really were,
And you feel the
wanted-
need to show this
You
to
feel
him.
the need to show him that. So it's he's not holding
But
you
it
there.
doesn't.
You
it
are
doesn't-
holding you
but
there.
he does
Yep.
in the sense, because if I do step away from him, I'm talking. He has chased off every single man I've ever fucking met.
And how does he chase him off?
He will show up to my house
Mhm.
when they're there, confront them.
Just causing problems.
That's enough for them. That's too much drama. They're out. He has
Yeah.
showed up. I went to a park with somebody once, and he showed up and just sat down right next to us and was like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I'm
Oh,
like,
wow.
"Hey." He's like, "What's up?
Mm-hmm.
What's going on?" "Nothing. I'm just hanging out."
Well,
Oh,
what
hi,
about
hi,
this?
I'm such and such.
How
Who
about-
are you?
how about
and
this?
then they go, "Well, who are you?" "I'm her fucking boyfriend." "Well, wait a minute. We broke up, dude." But that other guy doesn't want to stick around for that.
No.
Right.
So, and then it's very traumatizing to have a conversation in your own home that you think is private, only for 1 week to 2 weeks later, they bring up and say verbatim things that you've said. And you're like, wait a minute. So now I'm in this where I go home and I'm scanning for devices. I don't have the EMF detector only because of ghost hunting. That
Right.
started out because I wanted to detect if there were any devices
So
in my
what
home.
was he doing? Was he actually recording you?
Yeah, I have found them before.
So
I have one in my possession now at home that I've hidden.
That he actually rigged the house with?
I went on a trip. I went to a convention for the program that I'm in
Mm-hmm.
over the weekend, and I'm packing my stuff, and in my makeup bag, there's the top portion of the makeup bag. It unzips, and you open it up, and all your makeup's inside.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he had cut a slit in the top portion of it, put the recorder in there in a sock, and hoped that I wouldn't notice, so that he could hear everything that I was doing. What, did I fuck anybody in the hotel room? That kind of stuff.
Well, he'd have to go later and get in that bag and pull the recorder out so he could listen.
Absolutely.
Does he have access to your house?
Yes, he does. He denies it, but yes, he does.
He has a key.
He denies it. But yeah, how else is he getting in there?
Why don't you change
I've
your-
said
can
I
you
have
change your
found.
locks?
Change locks?
I have.
Huh. Then
there's
there's
something
But
another
he's
way
very,
he knows.
He's very charismatic. He makes friends with everybody. He very easily has already convinced that the people at my apartment that it's okay for him to have access to that stuff.
Not cool, man.
But it's a back and forth thing. I've done things to fuck him up mentally as well. I have cheated numerous
but
fucking
the same
times with
time-
the same guy over a 2-year period, numerous times.
But you're making.
I'm making excuses.
You're
for
making
him.
excuses.
I even go so far as to say
I would say
and
fuck him. You don't
I'm
owe
smart
money.
enough to know what I'm doing, and I still do it. He loves me the best way he knows how.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's twisted.
Yeah.
But what you got to do is take it. I'm telling you,
But wait a minute. Are you going by what he tells you or what you feel?
That's what I believe. I believe that
So it's in
he
your
deep
mind.
down he does care about me. It's
so
a
see-
fucked up kind of love. It's a twisted kind of love. It's not something that I need to be in. I will eventually move on.
You'll
and find
never get
somebody.
through it until you realize.
But here's
that,
the kicker. I didn't get into this relationship and then, oh my God, I never thought I'd be here. This goes way back to abuse from my childhood.
I was gonna say, this stems further.
I subconsciously seek out abusive relationships because that is what
because
is
you were left
comfortable
and you
to
were
me.
abused,
That's
and
what
some of
I'm
it falls
used
back from
to.
your mother.
Absolutely, abandonment, so I don't attach. You know what I mean?
Anything true coming your way, you will run from because it's a fearful thing.
Yeah, if I love, if whoever I love is going to leave in one form or another. But it got to the point in the group home when there was so much in and out, people come and go, that you just
Kinda get used to
you
it.
learn how to not attach because you never
Right.
know how long someone's going to be around.
Right.
So even though as much as I love him, if he were to call me or come over and say, "Look, I can't do this anymore, I'm out," wouldn't be a devastating thing to me. It just wouldn't.
It's interesting though because obviously you're attaching yourself to him pretty good.
He is one of the very, very few people I've had an attachment for. Very few.
And in your attachment, I hate to say this, but sounds to me is out of a fucked up ideal.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because what's going to happen once you give him everything he wants?
You can never give you.
I never will.
But that's
Right.
the problem.
That's the
so
point.
you will always stay there because you can never take back what was already been done.
It's
and
this it's a sick relationship because he likes the chase.
Mm-hmm.
He likes the drama almost. And because I won't conform, I'll never stop doing the things he wants me to stop doing.
Right.
Never. Because as you know my personality, I'm too fucking hard-headed for that.
Right.
I'm
There
going
you
to
go.
do what I want, when I want, how I want.
Right. Well,
But he likes catching me in that. You know
Yeah,
what I
and
mean?
it's a challenge
so the
for you at
minute
the
the
same
minute I
time.
were to become docile and say, look, okay, I'm not going to talk to any guys. I'm not going to go out. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not going to do radio shows. I'm going to go to work, come home, and wait for you. He would never talk to me anymore because it's gone.
The challenge is
it's
gone.
because he knows that I'm hard-headed and I'm one of the women who will not conform
likes
to him.
spunky girls.
He likes it.
and
yeah.
but at the same time, you kind of dig it too because here's somebody you're getting challenged. You're getting.
I just feel I owe him is what it comes out of. I feel obligated.
Now, what if
because
you
he
just
has
cut it
helped
and
me.
ran and just said, "Fuck it, I'm not paying
What if
you
you?
shit."
Okay,
dude.
what do you?
I will pay him back.
So
I have
okay,
to.
what if you did? What if you had the money right now in your hand and you could go pay him back? Would it stop? No.
It wouldn't stop, but I'd be able to say, look, I've given you what I owe you. Enough is enough.
But see, I can see it in your eyes. There's even if
I
you
love him.
Yeah,
I do.
You can
I love
see
him
that.
deeply.
You love him deeply, and it's a twisted love.
There's a there's a whole history
Very
behind
twisted.
us.
Yeah.
And it's an unhealthy relationship, but I love him. Yeah.
How are you ever? I mean, do you ever plan to get in a healthy
Yes.
relationship?
Yes.
At some
Mhm.
point.
Yeah.
Wow, man.
But I had to change my whole life. You know what I mean?
You're gonna have to
I
change a lot of shit.
Yeah, I was an
Right.
addict for many years. That comes from a lot of childhood abuse. I have a lot of trauma throughout my entire life. So when people ask me, like, what are some of the things that really fucked you up? Man, do you got a few days? You know what I mean? I mean, I had a really, really rough life. I really have, and that I don't play victim. You're given the cards that you're dealt, and you fucking play them.
Right.
But I've had a lot of shit happen to me.
Yeah, you're just
throughout
not
my
ready.
life.
You can see that with you. You're,
Yeah.
You're
Even
not
when he
ready.
asked you, you stopped. You know.
Well, I stopped because I was not sure if he's listening or not.
Well, it's even that you can just see it in
There
her
will
eyes.
be
There's-
hell to pay for this
there-
if he hears it.
There's certain kind of movements and things she's doing. It's just it's
In
readable.
the body language.
It's
Yep.
readable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow. That was. What the hell?
It's the phone.
The phone over here?
Yeah.
No shit. Oh.
Don't answer it.
Is it a Skype?
No, it's
No.
behind. There's a phone.
Just the phone.
It's a conference line back behind.
Answer it.
You can't. It's not hooked in.
I want to know who it is.
You're curious because you think it may be him.
Yeah, you totally think it may be him.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, this is
and look at
fucked
that
up.
face. She's like, you are trained. You're
Yep.
kind of trained.
Well, that's scary.
I've never seen that before in you.
Yep.
You had to find out if that's him or not. You're like, let's answer it. I got to answer it. So
scary.
Yeah,
you got to break that cycle.
Wow.
That cycle.
I'm terrified.
That cycle. Yeah, you're terrified to break the cycle. But I'll tell you what.
No, I'm just terrified in general.
Once you do break that cycle, once you realize that nothing's going to happen to you, for real.
What are you terrified of? You think he's going to do something physically to you?
Yep. Big ass pause. So, wow. Well,
it's time to go to Bora Bora.
Well,
Charlie Darley.
About that Ebola virus. Meanwhile, in New
that
York.
was wow. That was pretty amazing.
Intense, huh?
Pretty intense. Well, thank you
picked
for
the last half hour for that one.
Thank you for opening up for that.
Man, you're going to send your viewers out on a depressive note, man.
Oh, we do that sometimes.
Kill themselves now.
We do that every once in a while.
What we try to do, though, at the end, seriously, when something like that happens, we try to at least lighten it up a little bit, or at least let everybody know in the gay community that Max is now available.
And Jerkman still has Jeremy in his life, so I guess that's not going to happen.
Heartbroken.
Yeah. And so, see, when he goes to Red Lobster, it's always a happy ending.
Yeah, and when Jeremy shows up after his show, although I wonder, does it happen before the show or after the show?
Both.
Oh, really? They pipe each other before and after?
Oh, God. Why'd you have to say it like that?
That's what
disgusting.
they do.
I don't do nothing with him. I did not go out on a gay date with this man.
Yeah, well, I didn't suck what's his name's dick either, so you know what? God damn it, you got to take him to give him.
Wait a minute, I never said you sucked his dick.
Yeah, you always do. Talking about fucking in the ass and sucking dick.
I said fucking in the ass. I never said sucking dick. I think you got that on your mind.
Either
you
way.
must feel guilty.
Yeah. But on that note,
yeah, I guess we're
okay. You gonna roll us out?
I guess we still had a couple minutes.
Oh, we
but
do?
We'll leave.
We do?
We have 1 minute.
Oh, fuck.
Oh wait, what do I play to go out?
Bumper out. Bumper out final.
Yeah, just take all the other ones out. Bumper out final.
Hold
It's
on.
in the front.
I'm glad we have a minute.
Yeah, we
Just
can
that
always,
minute.
Under
we
the
can always-
commercials.
I mean, we can always think about stuff to talk about. I mean, you could talk about the buy one get one free Red Lobster deals going on right now. Max knows all about that.
And Jerkman's all talk. You get one free if you let me ram you. I mean, shit. You give the guy a free show. So what do you?
He does the website.
Yeah,
I didn't take
bet
him
he
out for
does
dinner.
He does more than the website. He does the owner too.
Oh, look at this stuff.
Well, now that we are all on board that we love gay people.
Yes.
Of course we love gay people. I mean,
I like Max.
Jerkman is my
He's
friend.
my friend.
We're ready. All right, fuckers. I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
I'm AK.
I'm GJ. Never went to Red Lobster, Jerkman.
And that's the story there, bitches. See ya.
It's the shit that irks me. Activity, Productions, It's the shit that irks me. It's the shit